Today we're going to be doing some Talisman Digital Edition, continuing where we left off of last week. Which, yeah, there's going to be a whole new set of challenges, this for the most part. There's sticks. I really can see how many of each number you've rolled. I've rolled 5s most often out of any number, or apparently. I've defeated an ancient beast twice. Let's see what the new challenges are. Got as the Archon, overload and remove a life from another character 3 times. As a Dragon Rider, find and capture a dragon. As a Knight, add 2 to your prey score. And gain Craft of the Fountain of Wisdom for our daily challenges. And for weekly, we've got defeat a Wraith, defeat the Sentinel, return the Princess of the Castle, and use a Celestial Bauble to win a fight. And you also got defeat a Legendary Dragon, defeat the Ice Elemental, gain 100 trophies, and win to find the arena for the rest of the month. So it looks like I'm probably not going to be doing any of the daily challenges because all of them require a different character than the one I have. So like at most we might be able to draw the pool of wisdom and get a craft from it. I might be able to at least go into the highlands from where we were at and try and fight that ice elemental. You know, get that monthly challenge done. We currently got 1 counter spell. So my turn I'm going to be gaining another spell. I'm sure I'll take 1 Dark Fate. Oh, that's what it is. When you fight a Puka, all characters gain 1 fate if you're fate bound. There are probably better things that you could have used that spell on. Well. The Minotaur is a lot of money. If I can draw Generosity, I can steal it. You know, go from having 3 gold to having 13. Right now I don't have a talisman because I lost it. But there's also 1 very good spell that I could draw and just lock these last 2 AIs completely out of the game by capturing them for eternity on the Crown of Command space. Well, one AI would get caught up in that. So Sprite has just returned to the realm of the living. Draw a spell. See, Verdant Witch. So, then discard one spell you do not. Okay. So don't have. So it doesn't change. I think I'll keep Life Tap. I'm going to walk into the Highlands at normal speed, so that I can hopefully fight that Ice Elemental. Talon Mage should be an easy fight. I've got yeah, it's a very easy fight. Thanks to my effectively 7 craft in the psychic combat. This will also be good just for generally gaining some craft trophies. So I can hopefully get that next craft point that I need in order to be able to get a 3rd spell. Since right now it's pretty much just like, since I'm holding on to a counter spell, if I need, you know, I pretty much have just the one spell. Not until I use my counter spell for something. And then I'll be able to have 2 new spells that are of more than just sort of situational usefulness. Well, Minotaur definitely won that one. Although, you know what? Reroll that with Dark Fate. Boom. And now, if I feel like it, I could kill the Minotaur from all the way over here in the Highlands, because unless he's got a way of healing, I can just life tap him to death on his next turn. Try to roll one, and there we go. Time to go fight this elemental. Also, I do have to fight a harpy alongside it, so that's gonna make things. Yep, that made things impossible. Fantastic. If only it had been a 2 rather than a 1, then Then I wouldn't even need to use life tap to take down the Minotaur. Yeah, I could have just sent the Reaper after him. The Alchemist just had a real rough fight. Oh, and he lost a follower for it too. Really, Alchemist is a pretty good character to play with the current ending, since you automatically get 1 gold. Dang it. Missed my chance to life tap of the Minotaur. And now he's fully healed, so there's no point in even trying. Which, I mean, honestly, is more useful to me alive than even dead, since if I kill him while he's far away from me, then someone will probably be able to loot his corpse before I can. Every single turn the sprite takes, she's gonna replace a card. Yeah, every time gonna activate that orb as long as she's got it. So might as well just use my riding horse. And 9. Gets me up to my choice of either of these 2 fields. Doesn't really change anything at all. Well, that was a bit of a lag. Oh, actually, over here I have to fight this. I have to encounter this dragon. But hey, I can pray to it. Here, have this wanted poster, dragon. So, the effects of the temple. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna keep a 5. Am I able to... Oh, right, I've only got, like, the one cultist. So let's see. It's a 9 currently. Let's bump it up to a 10. And just get a Talisman. I was going to go for craft, but then I overshot that. Now I have a new talisman to make up for the one that I lost. Well, looks like Minotaur's getting attacked with the strength of 8. It's gonna be a pretty close fight. Yeah, the Minotaur actually lost. Look, it's the elven bow. But nobody's he's a bounty hunter right now. And so, I think somebody's getting a poltergeist out of this exchange. Give up my whetstone. Since I don't really have much of a use for it. I'll give up 1 gold. Did I even get anything? I think I'll plunge Dark Fate. I think maybe I got some gold and that's about... No, not even that. Got Fate and that appears to be it. Oh, maybe the game tried to give me a spell. Well, but then I couldn't hold on to it because I don't have enough craft. Oh boy, Gust of Flinch. Yeah, I think maybe the sprite was supposed to give me a spell, but then I couldn't actually get the spell. Well, since that would require more craft than I have. We can take the top card of the spell discard pile by visiting that stranger. Uh-oh. aim trophies just barely doesn't enter my space. No, you're not Gust of Winding me. And I don't even get a new spell because it's no longer the start of my turn. I think I'll pay Cog a visit. And purchase a couple materials. Well, now I can invent something once I get a third material. I have fairy dust and wood in it. Ooh, fairy dust makes it toward it counts as a trinket. And if I can get some nymph hair, you'll also have, if you land on the woods, those are the forest, as you replenish one fate. Definitely good to at least have the ability for it to not count towards my carry limit. Wait, I'm going to force the alchemist to reroll that 6. And I successfully saved those 2 cultists. They're rerolling that 6 into a 1. What does this guy do? Whenever you encounter an enemy, you may gain 2 gold. You may only do this once per turn. Seems pretty good, since the ending makes gaining gold a key part of the game. Come on, doubles. Nope. Well, all the Spirits and Veil cards are gone. Wait, what are you doing? Juice roll. Oh, that doesn't affect me at all. I just popped up there for some reason. Like some kind of visual glitch is just happening where my character card just keeps showing up. Despite me not being involved in any of the things that are happening right now. Once again, Proteus gets very close. Hold on. Gifts aren't set to where there could only be up to 2 beasts at a time. I think I'm gonna place Magic Shell with Magic Portal spell. Try and step over to Cog again. On 1, nope. 6. I'm gonna head over here. our dragon scale. Then pray to this ancient dragon. A nice offering of a life tap spell. Right, so that's a 6. So it's currently gaining 1 strength. I won't craft more than strength, so I'm gonna bump that by 1. Yeah. Oh. That's why I'm able to bump it up so much. Because it doesn't care how many followers I have. Because it doesn't care what followers I have, just how many. Now, I get to draw 2 spells next turn. Earn 1 from my dragon follower and 1 from my spell book. Because I have enough room for a full 3 spells, I'm pretty sure. Because someone I said to her there could only be up to 2 beasts at a time. And yet now there's 3. Maybe I should go and try and fight Trovius. I could probably take him pretty easy at this point. Well, I'd have an advantage. Yeah, I could probably take him in psychic combat as long as it's night. Then again, I also have to work on whittling him down. So, you know, I can definitely try, but it'll take a while for me to really be able to do a whole lot. Especially without the ability to reliably get to where he is. Now it's day as well, so now I won't even get the boost. Right. Punch 1 light fate. Also, I'm pretty sure this beast is supposed to be dragging everybody that has magic towards it. Let's see, cast on yourself. You've rolled a die for a move. I'm going to place Cheat Fate. For my second spell, the choice between Divination and what else? Weakness. I think I'm going to replace Divination. I think 3. Alright, so I'm gonna use my Hey horse. Eyes of the Hawk lets me choose any space within within my role. I think I'm just gonna use it to hopefully visit Cog. Nope, I can't visit Cog on this space because of the dragon scale. But hey, at least I turned it back to night. And I once again have room for another spell in my repertoire. Admittedly, it's not terrible for there to be another beast around, because at least both of those beasts are fightable. Because like the number of dragons continually being drawn on from the dragon scales, it's kind of hard to fight something that you can't encounter unless there are no other dragons on the board. Like, you know, in practically every space has a dragon scale at this point, at least in the central board. Or it can be kind of hard to not draw a dragon. Sadly, you know, none of these dragons are even the one dragon that we could really use. This is not the one dragon. Oh, and hold on, what just happened? Dragon Decree. Draw and place one card from the Dragon King's deck face up on each space with this piece in this region that has a dragon scale. Discard any events without resolving their effect, then discard this card. If Relepus is the Dragon King, this event affects every region. Right, Relepus is not the Dragon King right now, but the outer region is now chock full of dragons and cultists. This is because basically every space in the entire region has a dragon scale on it. I think there's there's 3 spaces that presumably drew an event. Well, I have to give up an item. Guess I'm having to give Trovius my wood and my fairy dust, because I'm not giving up my Pharaoh's crown or anything like that. Draw spell, extinguish. honestly haven't been needing anything like that lately. So I'm going to take destruction instead. Gonna step over here. Let's see. Oh, I can step over here, destroy the dragon, and then I can just take the cultist with me. Oh, now all the dragons in every region that do not have a sleep token get a sleep token. Take his follower, take his follower. You know, my cult has grown. Known from, I guess technically, you know, all of my followers count. See, I've got 8 followers. So I can add up to +8 needed to any roll to pray. So I'm to the point that it's gotten to the point where like I basically just pick whatever I want instead of having to worry about the roll. +7. Oh yeah, because it's plus a craft. So that cultist just got absolutely demolished. Which one of this guy was supposed to... Isn't this guy supposed to drag? Which I can't even check. I think that might be somebody else I'm thinking of. That just starts on the same space. I also want to consider like beefing up my strength a bit. I might just queue up the portal and see if I can just hop right into the middle region that way. So I didn't even have to worry about queuing it up. Because I can just cast it at my leisure, basically. As long as I remember to do it before I roll. Purpose is doing his thing. Moving 3 over and then 1 back. Let's see, what does this guy do? I have to draw a spell before... Let's see if there's anything better available. Yeah, just gonna go with the mobility. So what does this guy do? Tropa. You resolve a battle or cyclic combat with the Tropa, choose a different region and move a Tropa to no space within that region. Whenever a character spends fate in the same region as a Tropa heals 1 life and the aspect of the mire is returned to the deck. Any characters in the same region as a Tropa may not gain or replenish fate. Each time you defeat a Tropa, you may choose to replenish fate up to your fate value, remove a life from a Tropa, teleport to any space within these with the same name, or receive the aspect of the Mire Beast reward. If you get a Tropa, take both the aspect of the Mire and a Tropa's Husk Beast rewards. Right, so I think I'm actually going to stay out here and maybe head into the city. I think I'll do that, since that's generally one of the better places for gaining gold. Madcap. Got an extra turn. Because I changed from evil to evil. So let's see. I could also go in here. That could be pretty good because I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I can just have my congregation back me up, get me a +8. So I could spend 1 gold and still be able to get a decent reward as long as because if I can get a 5 or 6, then I can just have my entire squad back me up. And boom. Or whoever that was could decide to... Okay, Ghost. The next time, if I ever get that spell, if I get that one particular spell, you're going into being the Crown Command for the rest of the game. You're going to just mess up my whole plan, and just out of nowhere. In fact, I'm probably not even going to basically let you have your next turn. Like, I'm just straight up gonna immobilize the ghost. And it was on its next turn. That will also get me room on my spells. And also to hopefully draw that one particular spell that I'm looking for. That I can then use to just make the ghost a non-issue for the rest of forever. Alright. Queuing up Immobilize to ensure that I get its cast on the next turn. At least hopefully they'll get cast, because like it's entirely possible that there could be some mechanic that I'm unaware of that just makes it to where you can't even target ghosts with no spells under normal circumstances. Nope, I don't want to choose a card from the board. I want to immobilize Ghost. Really? I can't even do that? Going to... Yeah, I can't even target the ghost. Well then. Guess I'll just immobilize a random dragon. I had a feeling that that might have been the case. You know, for... they specifically make it where you can't target... Which actually... You can't return... Earned into a totem spells cannot affect you except for the command spell. I really need to read up more on how the Realm of Souls mechanics work. But hey, I still freed up a spell, so I have a chance to draw one spell that I know for a fact can affect a ghost. Notice on the start of my turn. Just gotta wait through the sprite's turn first. Trevius does his thing. Draw a spell. Can use Verdant Witch to draw a second spell. Right. Guess I'll keep Bolster, since neither of those are the spell that I actually wanted. I'm going to use this to try and get back to somewhere close to where I was. Right. So there's a ruby dragon here. I'll encounter the space. I'll pray to the dragon. And offer Bolster as my offering. Let's see. Currently got an 8. I'll just take the 8. You know, gain a spell. Oh, I don't even get to actually use my Verdant Witch at all. It has to be Burning Curiosity. Not sure I'll use Burning Curiosity. Let's see. An Eternal Talisman. So it's unburnable, so. See, we've got Frostbite, Medium, Wall of Fire, Eventide Invoker. Right. Okay, I don't even have the option to even try to burn it. Oh, if you do not have a talisman, lose 1 life. If you have a talisman, gain 1 in the strength and 1 craft and then discard this card. Think. So basically I have to choose one of these that gets to stick around. I think I'll burn those 3. Yeah, just leave the Wall of Fire. Right. Talisman, then Wall of Fire, so whoever next draws an adventure card is going to draw a Wall of Fire. Provided they're drawing from just the regular adventure card deck and not the Veil deck or any of the special region decks. Well, the Alchemist is fully dead. There's lots of characters that are on the edge of death. Well, there's 2. There's a Minotaur and the Ghost. Those are both at 1 life each. Now the Ghost is gonna be at 2. You know, and Sprite just lost 1 craft from that thing. Oh good. I'm ideally not going to just straight up die. Still not dying. Just losing a random congregation member. Well, we guess it was a ghost again. Nope, it was the sorceress this time. Well, Mentor's dead. So now if we can draw that one particular spell, his name might still not coming to me. Then Time Steal is good. Let's see if there's anything better. Both do basically the same thing. You know, both are make another player lose a turn spells. Restoration or Strength. I'm going to just gonna buff myself up. So now, as long as it's night, I have a 7 in combat. I'm gonna head back to the High Temple. Pay 1 gold. Right, so 1 strength or 1 craft is still good. Which, oh yeah, I would need a 6 now to be able to gain both. So yeah, I'll get to, you know, perfect balance. And so by getting myself one strength. Ooh, hidden challenge. What? It's hidden challenges? Hidden challenge revealed. Oh, there's 2 hidden challenges. Both with no expiration date. Cast 200 spells and gain 50 talismans. Alright, so I'm going to queue up Time Steal, and I'm just gonna steal the sorceress this is turn to get back at her for trying to kill me. Or at the very least, messing up my ability to gain a boon from the Reaper. Time Steal. And I get 2 spells with this extra turn I'm taking now. Totify or Twist of Fate. I'm gonna take the Totify. Then for my second spell, I've got Energize or Forge Destiny. Cast any character at the start of their turn. Pay 2 Light Fate to have that character draw 1 Destiny card. Pay 2 Dark Fate to force that character to discard 1 of their Destiny cards. Ooh. I don't think I've even seen this spell before. I'm gonna keep that one. So basically, if I can gain 1 fate from somewhere, which I believe there's somewhere where I can replenish fate in the sit for gold. Yeah. Replenish fate up to your fate value at the cost of 1 gold each. So I'm going to ride my horse through the city, head on down to the Soothsayer. Purchase myself one Light Fate. And so now, on my next turn, I can get myself a Destiny. Yeah, I'm basically just paying a visit to the Soothsayer. And, you know, weaving whatever fortune I was told into a full-on Destiny. Without even having to enter the Woodlands. You know, I'm just gaining a Destiny without any of the work, basically. Hopefully it'll be a useful Destiny. I mean, most of them are useful. It's just a matter of, you know, having the ability to, having it, like, you know, mesh with the strategy you're going with. Right, so going to just go ahead and queue up Forge Destiny. Actually, no, I'm gonna save that because I want to say that if I have it queued up and somebody like steals my turn, then it'll automatically cast it on them instead, basically. Because I'm not sure if it will fire off. But yeah, it wouldn't fire off. Because anything that stops you from anything like immobility, basically. The Wise. Increase your craft value by 1, increase your fate value by 1. When an event is drawn, you may replenish 1 light fate. When drawing adventure cards, you may spend 1 light fate and discard any number of those cards and draw an equal number of cards that you must encounter. Pretty good. Especially since I'm gaining... Especially since... you know, I'm continuously gaining fate anyway. So I think I'm going to just head over here. Just a city rat. Don't even need to roll for it. And that... Wait, I'm going to take a quest reward card. Self-portrait. Keep this card. You may discard this card at any time to heal up to your life value. Seems useful. You know, just good to have a backup for in case I almost die. It's a quest reward, so it's not even considered an object. It's just a thing that you have. So I'm getting close to the end of today's stream because it's already almost 3:30. Which I did start about an hour late. So Today's stream is going to be about an hour shorter than usual. The King of the Dead is here. And things are not going to go well for this ghost. With that 13 strength and 13 craft. Which, I mean, yeah, I was previously able to just straight up win the game by fighting the Lord of the Dead completely outside of the outside of the inner region. Because the ending just simply, he stated that if you defeat the Lord of the Dead while you have a talisman, so he's able to get the like the one talisman that exists in the entire Veil deck, and I was actually able to beat the guy as a ghost. That doesn't win the game. Like Magic Portal or Soul Shatter. I think I'm going to place... Yeah, I'll replace new Soul Shatter. I at least have a clear use for Magic Portal. So I can use it to hopefully jump over to somewhere non the middle region. Or not. Right, I'm going to just ride my horse instead and hope that that will get me out of here. Yep, it got me out of here. Now Dragon Scale, Vortex card. And now I've got my congregation back up to 8. Neat, so now, just as soon as I can get back into the city, I can start just turning my money into, hopefully start just turning my money into stats. And since I can just, which honestly, the best congregation size for that would be E12. Because then, no matter what I roll, I can always get it up to at least a 13. But, I would need a whole 5 more followers. And again, all it takes is encountering 5 Dragon Scales. And then hills and drawing 5 cultists from those. Gain one light fate. Draw a spell. Ooh. I'm definitely gonna grab that. You could definitely... Right, so where even is something that doesn't have a sleep token on it? There we go. I have 3 of each in terms of fate. Head over here. Let's see. There's an ivory dragon on this space. I'll encounter the scale. Will an elf... I'm gonna fight this dragon. Because I actually have decent advantage over it. Right, gonna use weakness. Yep, rather than reroll, just make the dragon weaker. And I can trade trophies. These because it's worth 7 points. So now I've got 7 and 7. I'm also going to continually gain light fate. Oh, I can replenish light fate whenever an event is drawn. So I have to wait until I have less than 6 fate before that will happen. And Sources managed to use her bow to turn that into a standoff. And she's 13 gold, so she's definitely my target if I ever get that generosity. There's also some gold dropped over in this space. Maybe I could pick up. I'm getting pretty close to being able to potentially finish out the game. You know, I just need to be able to get into see the gold and the ability to get into near the inner region. and to actually get through all of its challenges as well. It's like it's, you know, there's mostly two spells I'm looking for: generosity and that one spell that lets you just imprison ghosts for all of eternity on the Crown of Command. So now, got spell, probably gonna replace random. It's rarely a useful spell. Draw a spell, resurrection, or another Totify. I think I'll go for the resurrection. Partially just for the sake of having a variety of spells available. Right. So I got 4. Where's my movement? So I'm just gonna head back into the city. Panhandler. If you well, a character must either give you 1 gold or 1 object of their choice. I'll take the follower since that bumps up my congregation and even more. The Dread Knight just lost all of his gold. Like, however much he had. It had to have been at least 1. That's a real rough card to run into, you know, with this ending. Because if you lose all of your gold, then you have to start all over. However, when it comes to your progress towards a specific win condition, it looks like the Minotaur's opted for teleportation over to this space. He's strong enough to just auto-kill that volcanic dragon. He's not gonna be so lucky with the vampiric dragon. Especially when I reroll his 6 into a 2. And he's dead again. You know, all it took was nudging the result just a little bit. Just 1 reroll. He's back to the realm of the dead. Well, the sprites get demolished by Queen Mab. And on top of that, she got one of her things stolen by Trovius. What even just happened there? I have no clue what happened there. We're gonna head over here. Pay 1 gold. And that's a 6. I have 10 followers. I'm going to reroll the die because I overshot the number I needed. And I don't need a third I don't need another talisman. Well, admittedly, that would give me progress towards a hidden challenge. Like, that's not really what I'm after right now. Oh, and there's the wall of fire. Murdering the Dread Knight. Was not expecting that to be quite so effective. Because I was just trying to expend a spell. You know, I didn't expect it to end up murdering anyone. But now half the players are ghosts. So if I can just draw that one particular spell, then yeah, I'm going to just queue up Resurrection. You know, why not? That way I have room for a third spell. You can actually draw another spell that might be the one I'm looking for. I believe we can also sell spells in the city, so that's another option for just cycling through some of these spells. I can just sell them and then gain new spells and gold at the same time. Like then, even looks like one of the dragons has died apparently, or has been moved or something. Because that big dragon then decided to move. Draw a spell, Can't blade, don't really need that at all because I don't have a weapon. Meta shift, cast it at the start of another character's turn. You know that character swap the materials you own. That's not super useful for me either. Oh, and Chilling Winds makes it to where I can only move one space per turn. Ooh. Well, I don't have enough gold to really make good use of that, so I'm actually going to replace that. Trophy Hunter, add 1 to your attack score if your opponent matches any of your wanted posters. Here, I'll take a Trophy Hunter. You can join the congregation, get me up to 11. Yep, I've got 11 congregation members, so pretty soon I'll be able to just spend 1 gold basically every other turn to gain 1 fate and 1 strength. Oh, the Dread Knight's ghost is also dead. Which means the green AI will be back on its next turn with a new character. Dang, the sorceress is almost enough gold to win the game. So if I can just draw generosity, then they can all be mine. And it'll pretty much just be a matter of getting to the Crown of Command. I think I'll probably start selling my spells. Those I don't really have a use for. You know, things like Meta Shift. Where, like, I don't even really run into situations where that's useful. Because, like, hardly anyone has been getting any materials. And the Minotaur is back to life. Maybe once again. I could probably just sort of grind into gold and spells and mills into mills and strength and craft. And I'm just in the city riding my horse back and forth between 2 different spaces until I have enough that I can just waltz right through the inner region, no problem. Just as soon as this one particular event goes away. Since it's stopping me from using my horse. Although, it is making it to where I can just walk right back it. Well, I'll be able to walk right back into the High Temple, regardless. It's just that that's what I might as well do. Right. 5, so add 10. And so now I'm 9 and 9. And since I'm not at full craft, since I'm not at full fate, anytime anybody draws an event, and while I'm doing this, I'll also gain 1 fate. Wait until I'm back up at full. Oh, that dragon is dead. Yep. Stampeded and auto-killed. Trial. Better not pick me. Oh wait, it wouldn't matter because a ghost moves there instead of the other way around, so... Ooh, the ghost is at full health now. In fact, actually more than full. Also, you know, he could come back to life at any time. If I can get over to where its corpse is. So that... I guess that wouldn't be too difficult, since I'm pretty sure the Guardian he has an effect on the living. Let's see. How much do I need to be able to reasonably just get through the door and past that is one thing of my choice. Let's see, 3 dice. It's a maximum of 18. And 2 dice, a maximum of 12. I can probably get through the door at least. This is just a matter of getting past it as one of the other things. So let's see. Here's where I get to sell my spells. Sell spells. Gonna sell Meta Shift, and you know I'll sell Terrified as well. Of course, I also need to get enough of gold to actually finish the job. But once I'm in there. But you know, an easy way to do that is to just steal all the sorceress's money. And if I can get the generosity spell. You know, if I could get all the sorceress's money, then I'd have everything I need, basically. Like, I mean, I've got good stats, so it's just a matter of gold and getting to the place. But you know, I can easily just grind, as I mentioned before, I can easily just grind gold and stats, heads and spells from these two spaces that is in the city. Just walk right back and forth between the two. And I can use my horse to pretty much guarantee a lack of delays. Like, I'm pretty sure the only way I can't make the trip in one turn to run on horseback is if I were like Snake Eyes or something. Draw a spell. Acquisition could be useful if there's an item. I think I will actually go for invisibility, since that lets me evade upheaval or crack the earth. I wonder. Now, I think I'm going to replace this. So that I can do a little bit of an experiment. I'm going to crack the earth right here and see if it burns this ghost. Because I mean, yeah, ghosts can burn via crack the earth spell. Oh right, I have to go all the way around each time. I can't just go back and forth between the two. That's a thing. Drawing an adventure card. I've got better uses for my gold. Ooh. But a free pet. That's much better. Take a pet. Fang. Once per battle or sacred combat, you may reroll your attack roll. Fang cannot be taken by another character's special ability or spell. And Fang is somehow, despite being a wolf, is somehow deeply religious enough to give me a +1 to my rolls to pray. Honestly, it might be better just to heading on out to the middle region. You know, try my luck with. Then again, I also don't have enough gold, so I'm gonna want to get that in order first. It's also very nearly 4 p.m. EST, so probably gonna be wrapping things up here in a couple minutes. I'd say probably end of my next turn is what I'll call it for today. This goes sliding through a weirdly slow pace. Hey, it's got a Talisman now. It doesn't really do a whole lot for it because it would need a means of having 20 gold if it wanted to try and win the game. I'm pretty sure that does mean that it could escape if I manage to capture it on the Crown of Command. So I'm pretty sure the problem is that the one space that you can enter from the Crown of Command space requires a talisman to enter. And ghosts don't normally have talismans unless they have the Talisman of the Fallen. Or they've made a normal talisman soulbound somehow. It definitely... This gold-wise is definitely either steal from the sorceress or steal from the sprite. All it would take is for me to get generosity. Sure, I'll keep Curse of the Werewolf. And Riding Horse. Gonna reroll one of those twos. Well then, this is fantastic. Well, guess I'm auto-killing this. Ooh, I can have the ghost drop its Talisman of the Fallen and claim a bounty. Not sure. And hey, that got me. I even got extra money here for that. Since I have a trophy hunter with me. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here for today. So it's 4:01 p.m. So thank you all for watching. Next stream tomorrow with thinking AI Dungeon, since there's been a big new update since last time I streamed that. See if there's anybody. The next Talisman stream will be next Tuesday, since we've still yet to finish this game of it. Looks like we've got a couple followers live, so that's definitely an option. Nobody else is live with Talisman. Okay, there is somebody else live with Talisman, but that's in Portuguese. So let's actually send a raid over to Dystopian Satire, since that way I can be confident that all the raiders can understand them. You know, nothing against people that speak non-English languages, but you know, language barriers can kinda harm some of the fun of watching a streamer